Well, hello everyone. This is my anime collection, part 5, I believe it is. We're watching a dog, so expect some rudeness. Not trained like my dogs. Anyways, God, what was I saying? This is part 5, I believe. I'm also going to start throwing in some of my non-Japanese animations. This is for Pharaoh 1990. He wanted to see some of this, and I decided, you know what, as I'm going through the course of my entire collection, I'm going to interject some of those into this. So let's begin. First, we'll try to keep with this setup of the background, explain the background first. That'll be one video in and of itself, and then move on to the other stuff using the background for other things, since these things seem to be getting pretty long. Alright, well, at the top we have Scrapped Princess. Okay, this is a 6 DVD series. Oh, and I went online to Amazon to look, and a lot of these are being put out as complete box sets. So you're getting those little, oh no, I forgot what I call them. The little thin cases in things so you can fit more in, and it's about the size of maybe 1 or 2 of the regular DVDs. So, but I've had these for years, and this is the only way to get them at one time. And most of these I bought brand new, and had to wait for them to come out, each disc. So that's why I have it like this. And getting it this way is like nearly impossible. I mean, it can happen, but it's a pain in the butt, so I wouldn't recommend it. I say go for the box sets, and they are dropping down in price, so they're not that expensive, but getting them like this was very expensive at the time. So we had the Scrap Princess, and there's a story of, there's a war going on, and there's this young lady right here. This is her brother and sister. I'll get a better look. She is the Scrap Princess, and it's prophesied that when she reaches a certain age, she is going to bring about the end of the world. So now everybody and their mother, seriously, are out to kill her, because she would be equivalent to, in our world, I guess, the Antichrist. So anyways, they're out to kill her, because if they kill her before she reaches the age where she's going to bring about the destruction of the world, then everything will be fine. So they run in exile, trying to protect their sister, to prove to everyone that once she reaches that age, everything's going to be fine. And that's what they are, her protectors. It is a neat story. It has some magic use and everything, and I liked it. I really did. The story was solid, and the animation is good. It's classical hand-drawn Japanese anime with some really memorable and loving characters. Then we have, a real throwback. I remember seeing this so long ago, and then actually reading the comics, and there's a video game for the PS1, I believe. I think there was even one for the Super NES called Area 88. It was a side-scrolling flying shooter thing. But, oh man, you know, this just brought back some memories. And Area 88 is a location in the desert. I believe it was in the Middle East. And it's where pilots go to hire themselves out. So every single pilot there is a mercenary. Okay, so they take on jobs, and they get paid to fly on missions. And of course, when they come back, they have to pay for their own repairs. They have to pay for fuel. So everything comes out of their pocket. So it's not like they join up on anything. No, they are flying their craft as mercenaries, guns for hire. Really awesome, and each one has a different type of craft. And the interactions, and what it's made about, I mean, there's a new mercenary that's on board, but you have this guy who's a photojournalist, and he goes to Area 88 to get the backstories of all these pilots and the war that they're involved in that nobody really seems to give a crap about them, but they're doing a lot. So it's just a really cool story. And going on to aircrafts, we have Yuki Kaze. This is a story about there's an alien planet that there's a portal that's been opened up, and they call it Fairy. And there's these beings that are coming and attacking. Well, we're fighting back. And the opening sequence is just awesome. I'm not going to say because if you haven't seen it, I really want you to experience it. But it's a beautiful thing. And Yuki Kaze is a special type of craft that's been designed to go over to the other world and battle the aliens on the planet Fairy. Now, there is a slight problem. I mean, it's pretty short. You have this one, which is the first one, the second one, and then finally the third one came out. But the problem is that the story, I don't know why, but it's kind of disjointed. It's easy to get lost, real easy. I've seen it, I don't know how many times, and I'm still lost. So, but you know what? I like it because I like the. It's a blend of CGI and hand drawn. Pretty nice. It looks really nice. Like I said, the story is a little bit disjointed. I don't know why, if they're ever gonna come out with something different that's gonna correct it, or if they're just relying people to know the manga. I don't get it. But anyways, that's Yuki Kaze. From disc to disc, they don't match up. Okay, this one to this one does. It's there. It's a little bit of a strain at times, but it's there. I mean, things happen that you're like, why? Or when did it happen? And then this one, which is the third one that finally came out, I don't know where the hell they were going. I'm so confused, but it is what it is. Then we have Lady Death, the motion picture. This is put out by ADV Films, who's put out many things. This is not a Japanese anime per se. So here we go with the first interjection of non-anime animation. But it does look like it could be. I understand that, but it's not. Trust me. This is a story of Hope, who her father's killed and everything, and she ends up being burned as a witch because she's blamed for it. So then she ends up making, as she's burning, she makes a deal with Lucifer to become like an avenger. And after she makes the deal, she realizes, oops, she made a mistake. So now she ends up fighting Lucifer and trying to gain control of the powers of hell. Lady Death, I got this because I am a huge Lady Death fan. Okay? And I mean, in the comics. Alright? Maybe I'll show those sometime. And actually, that's my wife's. I collected them for my wife's. I have some Lady Death comics that just the first comic, number 1, is over $200. And it's just gorgeous. But anyways, this thing, I collected it for my wife, and I also got a lot of the trading cards, and I even have some special cards that the prices on those, I'm not even getting into, they're astronomical. But I can't let any sunlight hit them or anything like that because they'll fade. Yeah, they're real interesting. But my wife, this is her favorite character. She loves Lady Death. In fact, that's it. And the picture, the movie was a bit disappointing, I'm going to have to admit. But you know what? It is what it is. So, yeah, that's the neighbor's dog. Like I said, we're watching. She has no manners. Okay, so here we go. On to the one I talked about. I showed you Ninja Resurrection, which was supposed to be a continuation of Ninja Scroll. And it wasn't. Ninja Scroll is just an awesome, badass movie. Yeah, anybody that likes anime really needs to see Ninja Scroll. Okay? A lot of action, a lot of blood. Real interesting characters. It is bit graphic. There is a rape scene, and like I said, it's graphic, and it's just really interesting how the one lady gets revenge and what her skill is to enact revenge upon the person that's raping her. Oh man, it's wicked, and really cool too. I mean, not the rape, but the way she enacts her vengeance upon him, or anyone per se. Then we have this one, the Shamanic Princess. This is the complete Shamanic Princess, which is episodes 1 through 6. This is an interesting thing. It's from the director of Outlaw Star, which I'll be showing. I do have the Outlaw Star, the complete series. Shamanic Princess, seen as a rude dog. Shamanic Princess is, you know what, it's kind of confusing. It doesn't really make sense. It's by Clamp, and Clamp puts out things. They are not afraid to show homosexual relationships or anything. I mean, they just go out. Clamp is an all-female company, and like I said, anything that you consider major taboo and stuff like that, they'll put it out. I mean, they show some weird shit. And Shamanic Princess is she's just going through some things. You know, I don't remember all of it because, like I said, I got confused quite a bit from the stories. Many different things. But she has these powers to travel from world to world, and she has a special familiar. It's this little tiny rat thing. It's cool, you know. I mean, I like watching it, but the stories and the episodes to one another are a bit disjointed, so they don't quite equal up, and the story, it gets lost in translation somewhere. So, but it's an interesting, neat little thing. I don't know if you're going to hear all that noise being made by the dog. Then we have another Studio Ghibli film, Spirited Away. This is a wonderful, wonderful movie about a young girl who ends up going to a different land with different creatures and different stuff. And it's just, you know, her adventure. Most of you have probably seen this. It is just wonderful. I mean, I love this. And really don't have to, it seems like a lot of you, a lot of everybody almost pretty much like Studio Ghibli stuff. So, yeah, Spirited Away, wonderful, wonderful movie. Like I said, I'm still trying to pick up Howl's Moving Castle. You know, I'll get it one day. And then to end it off, we have the Castle of Cagliostro. This is one of the first. You know what? No, I don't remember if it was the first adventure of Lupin the Third or not. I don't remember. Anyways, he's a master thief, and he's deciding to go into the country of Cagliostro. So I forget what is it, to steal something. You know, it's been a while since I've seen this, and I'm sorry, my brain kind of goes crap on me. I take a lot of pain meds, and damn it, okay, I remember it's funny, and it has a lot of stuff, and this guy's kind of like a James Bond-esque thing where he has all these neat gadgets and contraptions. So, you know, it's really good. It was good. I remember liking it a lot. Of course, I still have it in my collection. But for the life of me, off the top of my head, please forgive me. I just drew a complete blank as I'm looking at it. I remember all these other ones, but then when I got to this, I just completely blanked it. I do remember it's Lupin the Third. I can't remember if it's his first animated adventure or not. He's a master thief. He's looking for something in the famed castle in the country of Cagliostro. That's it. Oh well. Well, there we go. Introduction of the background. The next video that I do will be show the same background, but we will move on to other anime. So thank you for watching, and hope you're having a good one.